What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Road Show. It's your boy Fat Cat bringing back another video. Man, what's the topic of discussion today? I want to talk about Dez Bryant. Man, so I'm talking to a few different people about this topic, man. You know, some people agree with me, some people don't, as usual. First of all, I want to say, look, man, Dez Bryant is a grown motherfucking man. Obviously, I don't got the problems Dez Bryant do. You know, my problems are different. We're obviously in a different tax bracket, and there ain't nobody looking to pick me up on the NFL roster, or I'm not looking to sign in the NFL roster or anything like that. So, these are just my opinions, solely my opinions, and I got the right to express my opinions as I see fit, as a sports fan should be able to do, right? Anyhow, with that being said, I think Dez Bryant, I think he personally pretty much just ended his career. If you guys haven't seen the Hard Knocks episode that came out with him, make sure y'all go check that out. But it was, it was him going to the Browns facility, the Cleveland Browns facility. You know, he talked them up a good game and whatnot, and then he ended up not signing with them. You know, they offered him, I think it was about $5 million for 1 year, and he said nope. He didn't sign. I guess he thinks he's still worth double digits, you know, like 10, 11, 12 million. But at the end of the day, man, like Dez Bryant hasn't produced $12 million numbers in a couple seasons. You know what I'm saying? Now, does he still have that in him? Maybe. But he hasn't produced that. And you only as good as what you did, you know, yesterday. And in this case, your last season, or your last two seasons. So at the end of the day, man, if he, you know what I'm saying, if he's not producing, they're not going to give him that. So at the end of the day, and then on top of that, you know, obviously he comes with a little bit of baggage, and, you know, what he showed at the Cowboys facility, you know what I'm saying, when it came to, you know, as far as the attitude and everything else. But anyway, yeah, man, you're not going to get those numbers, period, at the end of the day. So for you not to sign a $5 million deal with the Cleveland Browns, which, you know, him coming in there, he was going to be a veteran. Like, he didn't really have to do nothing. All he had to do was come to work, literally come to practice, take a couple, you know, run a couple routes at practice, and go out there on Sunday and just be a part of the team, man. He ain't got to worry about producing high numbers. He don't got to worry about all this other riffraff being the star of the team, because the focus this year is on their quarterback, on their rookie quarterback, right? Baker Mayfield. That is the focus of their team right now. Plus, they just had Landry just came over and everything else. That is their bread and butter. That's what they're going to focus on this season, right? As far as offense-wise, they're not worried about Dez Bryant actually producing high numbers and all that. Like, that's not what he would have been there for. He would have been there literally just to be a veteran player in the locker room and go out there and maybe catch, you know, one or two passes off your routes or whatever, you know, whenever he give you that ball in the end zone or something like that, if we in the red zone, boom, you know, run your route, and we throw it up to you. But that's it, man. Like, that would have been the easiest cake job for him to do in the NFL that he's had so far. $5 million to go out there and literally just be a veteran and just be a part of the team. He ain't got to worry about producing big numbers, nothing else. And nobody would even say nothing if he wouldn't have produced big numbers, because, as I said, the focus would have been on Baker Mayfield, or it is on Baker Mayfield, and on Landry. That is the focus right now. So, because of that, man, I literally think he is a T.O. 2.0, right? Terrell Owens 2.0, where he just, because of his attitude and because of his demeanor and his, you know, his locker room presence and everything else, as far as his antics on the field, and I mean, I don't mind it, you know what I'm saying, because I want somebody who got some fire, who at least kind of cares, you know what I'm saying. Like, you guys see my last video, I'm an Eli fan. Like, I'd rather him have some fire than go to the sideline and just act like he don't know what the fuck is going on. So at the end of the day, I don't mind him having some fire on the field. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's cool with me. Like, I want you to have some fire. I want you to act like you care, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. But regardless, though, you know, NFL teams don't like that, man. They like it to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, if you're not producing but you're still making a lot of noise on the sideline, they're going to end up weeding you out, man. At the end of the day. So I really think he's gonna be a TO 2.0 where he's just gonna fade away, man. Gracefully fade away. Cause TO was in the league one day, one season. The next season, he didn't get picked up. And next thing you know, man, 4 or 5 seasons later, he's like, damn, like where TO been? Oh shit, he trying to get into the Hall of Fame. That's exactly what's gonna happen to Dez Bryant, man. He's gonna fade away, and he's gonna fade away quietly. Nobody's even gonna notice until 3 or 4 years, 4 seasons later. And it's sad though because obviously he was a great player in his day. I mean, he had a couple good seasons, but at the end of the day, man, this signing with the Browns would have been his perfect opportunity to revive his career, to say, hey, man, I still got a little bit left in the tank. I could go out there and produce. I'm not gonna be your number 1 receiver, but I could be your number 2, your number 3, especially your number 3. Depending on who's on the team. But I could go out there and produce, man, and be a solid veteran, and I could come in on the clutch, while we're in the red zone and just score them touchdowns. Like don't expect me to outrun anybody, whatever 30, 40, 50 yards down the field and throw them long bombs. Don't expect that. But at the end of the day, if we're in the red zone, best believe that nobody's gonna be able to guard me. Nobody's gonna be able to hold me, that's for sure. And that was his perfect opportunity to do that. And then you come back next season. They can say it was only a 1-year deal. So the very next season, next season, he could have came back and asked for his $8 or $9 million to close out his career. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's my opinions, man. I'm looking at it from a thousandaire perspective. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I guess when you're making, $15, $20 million and then you go down to 5, I guess that's a big pay cut. You know what I'm saying? I guess you're saying, obviously, it's all relative when it comes to money. Everybody says, oh, you're making millions of dollars. But it's all relative, man. The more money you make, the more money you spend. So if you make $20,000 a year, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna live, you got a $20,000 budget, right? But if you make $20 million a year, you got a $20 million budget, meaning it's all percentages, man. It's all the same thing. So it doesn't matter how much you make because your house is bigger, your cars are nicer, this, that, and the third, and you're gonna say, oh, you don't need that. Okay, but if you're making that money, that's what you're gonna drive. You're not gonna make $20 million and then be driving around a Honda Civic. It's just not gonna happen. It ain't gonna. It's not the way shit works. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I mean, he still got bills to pay. He still got, plus on top of that, I'm sure he got taking care of family and everybody else and friends and everybody else that they got to take care of when you're the breadwinner, when you're making a lot of money like that. So, and then like I said, it's coming from a thousandaire perspective. So maybe that's a big cut. But at the end of the day, I know I'd rather make a little bit than nothing. I'd rather make, if I'm going from 20, I'd rather make $5 million than nothing. And on top of that, be able to prove myself to make more the next season or the season after that, so that I could then make sure I'm set up for my retirement. But that's just me speaking, man. Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like I said, I'll be dropping these videos like this here and there, my little thoughts and perspectives on certain topics or whatnot. Plus, obviously, I'll be doing the music reactions and having my son with me or whatever. We're doing little battles or whatnot, man. Let me know in the comments if y'all like videos like that. So anyway, man, let me know, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that notification bell, so y'all get all the videos when they drop. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna be dropping content after content after content after content, day after day after day. All right, until I can't breathe no more. So anyway, all right, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.